Could a single political alliance reshape Pakistan's entire power structure? Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating and potentially game-changing scenario. A coalition between Tehreek-e-Insaf, or PTI, and Jamaat Islami, known as G. This isn't just about winning elections. It's about challenging the very foundations of power that have defined Pakistan for decades. Let's start with the big question. Why would the establishment, particularly the military leadership and powerful security agencies, be wary of such an alliance? Historically, the military has maintained significant control over key areas like defense, foreign policy, and national security. Landmark interventions in 1958, 1977, and 1999 show a clear pattern. The military acts when it perceives a centralized civilian force becoming too powerful. A GPTI alliance represents just that, a potent mix of PTI's massive popular appeal with JI's organized, ideological grassroots structure. This combined force could credibly push for parliamentary oversight, effectively limiting the military's long-standing influence. Intelligence agencies, both internal and external, often prefer a predictable and fragmented political landscape. A divided opposition is easier to manage. A unified front, however, could demand serious reforms and greater accountability, disrupting the operational stability they value. Think about it. A strong, cohesive political bloc is less predictable and can challenge the status quo, which makes established institutions nervous. It's not just the military. Other powerful groups also benefit from a divided opposition. Political parties that have historically worked with the establishment often gain leverage through political bargaining when their rivals are split. We saw this play out after the 2018 elections and again during the vote of no confidence in 2022. Similarly, senior bureaucrats in the civil service are often resistant to sweeping reforms. Why? Because reforms that increase transparency and parliamentary audits would limit their discretionary power and the personal benefits that can come with it. Then there's the economic dimension. Military-controlled commercial enterprises like the Fauji Foundation and Army Welfare Trust represent massive economic interests in land, industry, and banking. A reform-minded coalition could push for transparency, audits, and financial oversight, directly threatening these lucrative ventures. It's a powerful incentive to maintain the current system. The media also plays a crucial role. We often see media outlets and analysts who are close to the establishment emphasize the differences between PTI and G. They might frame a potential alliance as unstable or even dangerous. This narrative shapes public opinion and discourages the two parties from finding common ground, effectively doing the work of those who want them to stay apart. Even some international partners might prefer the devil they know. A stable, predictable leadership in Pakistan is often prioritized over a new, assertive coalition that might want to renegotiate foreign policy or defense agreements. So, how is this potential alliance suppressed? We see several tactics. First, political engineering. By promoting smaller parties or individual leaders, the establishment can create multiple competing factions, preventing any single bloc from becoming too dominant. This kingmaker strategy keeps the political field fractured. Second, legal and judicial pressure. We've seen how swift arrests, mass trials, and a constant barrage of legal cases can exhaust a party's resources and intimidate its members. The events following May 9, 2023, are a stark example of how this pressure can demobilize a political movement. But what if, against all odds, this alliance did form? What could they realistically achieve? Their first step would be to build public trust at the local level. By focusing on service delivery, transparency, and anti-corruption in municipalities and provinces, they could demonstrate their effectiveness. We saw glimpses of this with PTI's government in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and GS' recent local body performance in Karachi. Next, they could form a strategic alliance within Parliament to push for technical reforms. Instead of a full frontal assault, they could focus on changing the rules for audits, procurement, and appointments. These seemingly small changes can have a massive cumulative effect. To make these reforms stick, they could use constitutional protections, phased rollouts, and judicial oversight to reduce resistance. Simultaneously, they would need to rally civil society, getting professional associations, student groups, and other civic organizations to support their reform agenda, creating a groundswell of public pressure. However, there are major pitfalls. Trying to dismantle powerful networks all at once would be a recipe for disaster, likely triggering a severe backlash. History has taught us that messaging is also critical. Any reform effort must be framed as a patriotic move to strengthen Pakistan's institutions, not as something driven by foreign interests. And finally, let's not forget the internal challenges. PTI's leader-centric style and JI's more collective, consultation-based system are fundamentally different. Bridging this cultural gap would be essential for any long-term strategic success. This potential alliance holds the key to a profound shift in Pakistan's political landscape. But the path is filled with powerful obstacles and internal hurdles. It's a complex and high-stakes political drama. What are your thoughts on this? Could this alliance work? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you found this analysis insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that shape our world.